Welcome to a rainy Saturday in the month of April. And it's a nice welcome. I think it's been a really busy couple of weeks, and Andrew was very happy to see nothing on the calendar. The trees are starting to bud, but the skies are very gray today. And it's the perfect day to relax and just enjoy our home. So I put a little bit of a spring jazz music on. I just wanted to kind of have the house feel very cozy, very relaxing, and I did all of my normal morning routine, tidying everything up, which is getting easier and easier every day as I simplify everything, got my laundry in, and I'm working on my Lego flowers. This is bag 4 that I should have done before bag 5, so that one was very easy. So I have all of the orange here, and I was hoping to do a little bit of coloring today, but I think it's going to wait until I'm done the Legos. But I did get this picture done, and I kind of started this one, but I'm going to wait until I get all of my Legos done and really kind of work on this, because I'm not really good at art or being creative, but doing Legos and coloring makes me feel a little bit more creative and a little bit more inspirational, even though I'm not that artistic. So let's keep working on the Lego flowers, and hopefully we can make a little bit of progress today. I got the orange together. I will wait till it focuses, but very pretty. It still amazes me how you can take these little things and make them look like a flower. So that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, but I am going to add this to my bouquet that I'm working on. I'm kind of worried about how this is all going to come together. There's a lot of different heights, and I've been kind of looking online to see what other people have used for vases, and I think mine is a little bit too wide. I think I'm going to need something a little bit more narrow. So I found with the roses, they were all kind of the same length and kind of really made a beautiful bouquet, and this is a little bit more of tall and short, and then might have to rearrange them a little bit. So I'm excited to get it finished. Another orange flower, and then we have the beautiful pink orchids that will finish it all up. So there is the picture. It definitely looks nice and full on the box, so we'll have to see what it looks like when it's finished. I took meat out for dinner tonight, and then I also took out chicken for dinner tomorrow night. So I was just going through my little convenience package here, and I thought I might have had a rice packet for dinner tomorrow night, and I don't. So I'm just trying to think a little bit ahead for what I'm going to make for dinner tomorrow night and see if I can just make some rice. I want to do something a little bit different tomorrow. I don't know. I just want to kind of have a nice dinner for Sunday. So anyways, I changed it to have a little bit of a coffee house atmosphere because Steve went out to get a haircut and he brought coffee back, and I got a Tim's dark roast and I actually really, really liked it. So I thought we'd sit and chat and listen to a little bit of jazzy music and everything. And then Steve's like, it's all reversed and it's not the same and all of that. And he's analyzing, and I'm like, can you just relax and enjoy it? So anyways, we ended up watching another episode of Schitt's Creek because we're watching it together. So far we're liking it. And then I have the other orange one in here. And I don't know, I'm a little worried. I think that the picture is making it look a lot nicer than what it is, but only time will tell. I still feel like it's pretty bare, and some of them are a lot taller, but we still have the orchids to put together, so we'll wait and see until it's completely done. And now I'm going to work a little bit on my IKEA items. I ordered the 2 inners again, and I probably should have opened these as soon as I got them, but there was just so much going on this week, and I wanted to be in the right mindset to enjoy doing all of this. And I don't know, these ones just didn't seem as good as the ones that I got in the store that day. I don't know if I didn't let them kind of puff up a little bit more. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put the covers on here. Now, these ones here were only $5, and I did wash them. They seem to hold up okay, and I definitely think that this is what I'm going to be using in the future. But I think as I start to use them a little bit more often, I might go with some of the higher end ones, because the floral ones that I have were $8, and I find the quality is so much more than what these ones were for $5. But I really did like the yellow color of these ones, and that's why I went with them. I just want to get everything kind of done, and I'm still trying to figure it all out, because for years and years and years, I would just kind of buy things as I saw them at Michael's and then trying to store them. It just took up too much room, and I am just not happy with those 2 new pillows that I got. Like the shape of them, I don't know. I probably should have opened them, like I said, as soon as I got them. But I wanted to put the yellow blanket on the chair just to protect it from the sun, from fading the leather, but also to bring some color into it. And then I was thinking about this bench here, and I was thinking about those like windows with the seats. And I don't know, just something made me kind of put the Snoopy blanket in here and for tribute to Charlie. And then just kind of putting the pillows on here and making it kind of look pretty in spring. Now this gray pillow is an odd and end one from like our cozy couch. And then I tried it on the chair, and you're probably all telling me, no, put that one there, this one goes there. But when I bought that little pillow, I bought it specifically for that chair in the corner. And to me, that is what that pillow is for, because the day that I found it, I'm like, it's perfect. So I moved it around, I changed it. That's the way I'm going to leave the couch, with those 2 yellow pillows. And then I'm going to put the other one back. And then Andrew sits to the left here. And then to the right, I'm just going to leave the gray and yellow. So I am happy with the way that the bench came together. And then these are the 2 yellow pillows that are the 16 by 16, which I really wish was the size that I could get. And the footprints in that from Hunter bled through, so I'm going to have to wash them. But I think I'm just going to leave this here from September. I think it looks really, really nice. And then I do sunflowers in August, and I think that will be really pretty. So anyways, I wanted to get my living room done, so I took everything back to Michael's. I took it the other day, and the person wasn't working, and they were supposed to be. And I just said to Steve, I want this living room done. So I took everything. It was such a wonderful experience, and it will be in 2 weeks. So I'm super excited to put those finishing touches. And then I stopped in at the thrift store. I could not believe when I saw this 300-piece Halloween Ravensburger puzzle for $3. I have been trying to get this on Amazon for years, and there it was for $3. I couldn't believe it. So I just went through and took another little look just to see what was there. That Ravensburger one wasn't there when I was there the other day, and they had some Cananopoly. They had like a SpongeBob one, but I'm really not interested in those. And they had a bunch of really beautiful 1,000-piece puzzles, but they're just too difficult. Andrew gets frustrated with them too, and I just find the pieces are so small. We prefer the bigger pieces. So no more puzzles, and fingers crossed we can find the mouse. So that was there the other day, the little angel. I thought it was really sweet. This May one is still here. If it's here again when I come back the 3rd time, I'm getting it. But I didn't see the mouse. I figured it would have been here, but I looked the other day and I thought maybe I'll take another look. And I thought this would be really cute for September for back to school. But I don't know, $7 just seems ridiculous, even though I bought all those mice for $6. And I saw this one here before, Cherished Moments Last Forever, Mother's Day 1981. Oh, I just thought this was really, really sweet, but I'm going to leave it there. But if it didn't have Mother's Day 1981, I would buy it, like just to put on the tiered tray. I thought it was really cute. So anyways, I looked around the store. I found 2 cardigans for myself, like a charcoal and a black, because I always need them, and they were a decent price compared to what they cost new, and then my puzzle. So I came home and we just had a really lazy day, and I think it's what everybody needed. Last weekend was really nice. It was really, really busy, and I'm making turkey burgers for dinner. Just a pound of ground turkey, an egg, and then I put in a box of stovetop. I should have added like a little bit more water because it does get a little bit dry, but I didn't feel like making dinner tonight. And I know that my husband and my son love this, and I just spray my little pan and then I mix everything in together. I should have put water in because it is a little bit dry, and then I have my oven preheating to 425 degrees. And I just put it in the oven and let it bake. But Andrew was really happy today. I think he just needed a day at home with nothing on the schedule. And you know what? Those days are nice. And that was my plan too. But I'm really glad that I decided to take the pictures to Michael's just to finish it off. I'm kind of kicking myself now because I really wanted it done. but I knew that it was what I wanted, and the person doing the frames understood it completely. They saw my vision. I showed them how I wanted to do the pictures and they agreed with me. So I'm really excited. So it's going to be a little bit longer, but it's going to be so worth the wait and the anticipation of it. And I think now, like, I'm waiting to get what I want and really make sure it's the right thing after years and years of impulse purchases and nothing really kind of being right. So I'm going to put this into the oven and let the oven do all of the work. And then I'm going to throw some of the sweet potato fries in the air fryer from Costco. I opened up some cranberry sauce, and this was our dinner tonight. Everybody loved it, and it was a quick, easy cleanup, and it was the perfect dinner for a nice, lazy, rainy Saturday at home.